Welcome, my smart lovers and friends. I'm so excited to have you here. Welcome to this community built just for you, focused on inspiring true love and authentic, healthy relationships, okay? All the ships, friendships, romantic relationships, partnerships, all of the above. I got the one and only Renaissance man. Wait, what you call yourself, Mr. Renaissance man?
Oh no, the news articles, the news articles, they say it all.
Oh, the news articles said it.
Yeah,
they said it.
The world, the humanity.
The world has spoken.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
and I have him here, all smart love, right? Yes. Just we out here popping our collars on a Wednesday. It's
winning on Wednesday.
Winning on Wednesday.
Yeah, definitely. That's what we're doing.
So tell us about the event. Where are we? Why are we here? Why is this so important?
So firstly, my name is Mr. Daniel Dickey. I am a Renaissance man, just based on how it's defined. In the dictionary. I'm a very widely versed and capable and executing highly individual.
Oh, okay, that's the definition.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
okay.
Yes, having lots of information and vocation and So definitely lots of things.
Love it.
Because we don't derive from simple people. We're supposed to be a lot of things. Like, to whom much is given, much is required. We're not supposed to be
so
simple.
Much required.
You know what I mean? So and so tonight we have Twisted Circus ATO, which is a dope immersive art experiential experience that's happening in October. So what we're doing right now is we're doing a Dank Drank Draw series.
Okay.
So it's called Dank Drank Draw. So it's people coming out to Dank is obviously marijuana. Like, let's just definitely. So
for those of you that don't know,
if you were wondering, and then Drink is obviously, what I mean.
Right.
We understand what Drink is, and draw.
And
draw. So people are in there drawing. People are in there
coloring.
So they're coloring Mona Lisas. A Dank Drank and Draw Mona Lisa, just to be clear.
Yeah.
And we're one of the dopest DJs in the country, Dirty Martinez.
Okay. Y'all hear that?
Yes, one of the top visual artists and muralists, Eric Nine, and his partner is E. Ross. And so on this building is a huge mural that's super fire. Make sure you get the mural. This whole side of the building is a community over competition initiative mural with the Twisted Circus team. And so tonight we have this Dank Drank Draw experience. It's vibes, but then we are really understanding that our people need more than just to have a good time. So we're engaging them from a mental health check-in perspective. This is happening live at a lifestyle event where we're drinking and drawing.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, we can still talk about our mental health because it's everywhere we are. Our minds have to be present there.
And drinking, and drawing actually helps. That's like, these are like great, I'm not going to say like just coping mechanisms.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's like therapeutic.
It is.
Yeah, I love it.
So that's what we're doing tonight. And so, and so our agency, the Resource Guild, is really interested in making sure that we want to make sure people have a good time, but we want to make sure that we aren't just brushing past people, that we're really having a moment with people to make sure they're present in more things than maybe they have been.
I love that.
Yeah, so we're very holistic in the sauce that we pour on the city, if you will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was good.
That was so good. Let me quit while you ahead.
Treehouse.
You are
Eric 9.
Eric Nine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I'm confused with E9. Okay. Eric.
yeah, and we're just kind of hosting an event here for the community.
Okay.
We got some drink special, food special. We're supplying everybody with art supplies and
Love it.
Muses upstairs and downstairs to inspire like something to draw and tap into your kid again.
Yes.
Something to
Coloring.
Something to do in the middle of the week.
I
you
love
know?
it. I love it. This is like really like a stress reliever. Like
Exactly.
smoking, drinking.
Yeah, and
It's
drawing. And
And drawing.
Yeah, like, all of us, we all, there's no kid that didn't draw at some point. So all of us at some point as a child growing up, we tapped into that. And whether we kept it or lost it or whatever, this is a chance for you to like tap back into that energy.
I love it. I love it. Be a kid again. So this is your second event?
This year, yeah.
This year.
But this one is
Okay, so where's the next one?
I think we're gonna do like a live thing. Maybe have some free stuff. I don't know. But yeah, we every month.
Every month.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's right. And what's the final one?
Eric 9. The 9 is always spelled out Nine. And I'll pop up. I'm the one with the little Puerto Rican flag next to it.
Okay, so I have the podcast.
Because this is. Go ahead. So this is homie Raz.
What's your name?
Raz. Tell him your Instagram. Raz City 1.
Raz
Yes.
City. Raz, what do you do? What are your gifts?
I do a lot of drawing and probably some
Tell me
tripping.
what you.
So I just want to highlight like
Oh
some of the
my
artists that we're
God.
going to do here. Right.
Oh my God. Look at that.
But that was from tonight. Yeah. So yeah.
Yes, I love
Well
it.
spent. Well fucking spent, bro. Thank you so much for coming out, bro.
Nice to see you. Check me out, Smart Love.
As you can tell, man, we're just here trying to like feed off the community energy, give back, and we just keep this boat afloat, you know?
I love it. We need more things like this. You know, like we get tired of the regular club, turn up.
Well, yeah, but the good thing about that every action has a reaction. You know,
Okay.
for example, the strip club Atlanta scene has went hard in a direction,
Yeah.
and the reaction to that is that right now there's a really popping burlesque scene. You know,
Oh, okay.
so you just gotta be aware. You just gotta be aware.
Okay.
Yeah, there's balance on everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, check out my boy Eric. Nice. We're about to rank. What was it?
We got Dank, then we're gonna drink, then we're gonna draw, then we're gonna do it again.
I'm here with the other half of the
Twisted Circus, ATL.
So we're here at the, what's it called again? The Dank Drank
And Draw.
So, yeah, tell us a little about yourself and who you are and your gifts that you bring to the Twisted.
So how y'all doing? I'm E Ross, one half of Twisted Circus. And so this is one of our events that we like to do. Dank Drank Draw is where we like to come out, give the community a chance to get off into their creative bag, so to speak, and take advantage of our live muses and things of that nature. And in the midst of doing all those things, they're able to have a little smoke and partake and have a little drink to sip.
Speaking of, we're danking, we're drinking, we're drawing,
Absolutely.
and I mean, we're just here under the clouds.
Yeah, Treehouse.
The
Under the clouds of Treehouse. Treehouse EAV.
Treehouse EAV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? East Atlanta Village, for those of you that don't know. We outside, but we inside. But we outside. But it looked like we inside, but we really outside.
Clearly, we feeling good.
Feeling great. Feeling great. And you have your own line of...
So yes, outside of Twisted Circus, my brand is called Urban Hippie ATL. We do a little bit of everything from art to DJing to party promotions and productions.
Love it, love it. The Urban Hippie. Hey. You see I see the psychedelic on the shirt, Urban Hippie. Hey. And my button, see? Hey, I'm an urban hippie. I've been hip. Eed.
There it is.
All right, and where can we find you on social media?
On social media right now, you can catch me at Urban Hippie ATL, Urban Hippie LLC, or at Studio 9. My website is www.urbanhippiellc.com.
Hey. Thank you for stopping through Smart Love.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Mental Health Month. As you know, May is Mental Health Month. So events like this is all about self-care, making sure you can take care of yourself and be able to just check in and make sure you're okay. And even just make sure you're good. So sometimes you just want to make sure, like there's an accident, just make sure you get some coping skills. And a lot of times people say that they know how to breathe. So one of the things I wanted to teach y'all or show y'all, if you're downstairs and you want to learn, if you're upstairs and you want to learn, just pay attention real quick, is how to breathe. So if you're down there and you want to do it, a lot of times people breathe from the shoulders. They go like this. That is totally wrong. What you want to do is breathe from your stomach, which is like this. So kind of like, I'm going to get fat or whatever. And then you make your stomach go. So you make your stomach go out and in, right? So you breathe in through your nose, your stomach expands like a balloon, and then you hold it for like 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you exhale for 4 seconds. 2, 3, 4. That's a complete breath. Breathing with your shoulders is not how you're supposed to breathe. So like I said, if you want to try it, you can try it. I'm going to do it for like 4 counts. Like I said, this is Mental Health Month. May is Mental Health Month, so we're just asking you to take a moment to just pause, be able to just relax and take a moment to take care of yourself. So here I go. 1, 2, 3. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Stomach expands. Watch your shoulders. Don't let your shoulders go up at all. 2, 3, 4. Expand. Exhale through your mouth. 2, 3, 4. Deep breath in through your nose. Stomach expands. You hold it. 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your mouth. 2, 3, 4. And do it 2 more times. In through your nose. Do not lift your shoulders. Watch your shoulders. 3, 4. Exhale through your mouth. 2, 3, 4. Inhale through your nose. Stomach expands. 3, 4. Exhale through your mouth. 4, 3, 4. Alright. Now, if you do this, and you did do this, I'm going to ask you to take a moment and just breathe and hold your shoulders up like this. Alright? And take a moment and just breathe in like this. It should feel real different. It should kind of hurt. It should kind of feel stiff. It should kind of feel like wow. So that's what we call a stress breath. Every time you're upset, every time you're mad, a lot of times people go, you're just making yourself more upset. Breathe from your stomach, from your core. If you want to relax, count to 4. Deep breath in, exhale, deep breath out. Don't stress yourself out. Take a moment, especially this month out of all months, to really just take care of yourself. Again, my name is Kavian Brown. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. This month, there's a lot of things like suicide is the biggest thing that is one of the leading causes for depression for a lot of people, leading causes of death. We got to be able to take care of ourselves. In Georgia, there's a number, the 1-800 is Georgia Crisis Access Line. I'm not exactly sure of the number, but Georgia has a crisis and access line. You can call it, or you call it for somebody else who has an issue, who's going through something with mental health, just to be able to let them know what's going on. There's a national 988 number for suicide awareness if you need to text, or you know somebody's going through something, so that way you can get them some help. So a lot of times as men, and I'm a man obviously, we suffer silently and we don't speak and we don't talk about what we go through. So this month, out of any month, we just make sure that we pay attention to what we're doing. Taking a moment to be able to look at a muse, look at a artist up here expressing her art, and you guys are painting your art, you're doing what you're doing. Being able to take a moment and just self-care, relaxing, and just doing what you gotta do. I applaud y'all for taking a moment to just doing you. Again, my name is Kavian Brown. I'm a licensed clinical social worker from New York, Jamaican, Sigma, from out of Snellville, fall drive from Snellville, but I just want y'all to know, take care of you, do you. May Mental Health Month, awareness, 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 can't say it enough. Good night, thank you.
So I'm here at the Dank Drank
and
Draw.
Yeah.
And not only did we get to Dank, Drink, and Draw, but we also got to get a little breathing exercise in here, you know, a little focus on our mental health. You know what I'm saying? That self-love, which, you know, that's all Smart Love is about, self-love. And I got the
Brown.
Kavian,
yes.
I like that, Kavian Brown.
Yes.
Okay, so Kavian Brown, tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you're a licensed therapist.
Yes, I am. So, I guess I'm a licensed, not I guess, I am. I'm a licensed clinical social worker.
Okay.
In the Bronx, New York. I'm Jamaican. In Georgia right now. I'm a Sigma. I'm a father. I'm a husband. I'm all around regular dude, but I do therapy and I just try to make sure that people's voice gets heard and make sure that men know that you can speak, and I definitely make sure that our issues are all definitely spoken about. So, May is Mental Health Month, right?
I love that. And we need more, you know, black male, you know, mental health therapists, because I feel that, you know, black men really need an outlet, and oftentimes, you know, others can't really relate to them like their own brothers, you know, to be able to get down to the root of whatever it is, and, you know, not feel, you know, a way about opening up. So I think it's awesome what you do.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I feel like it's a safe space. We all need a safe space, and it's just great that this month they put awareness to it. Next month is Minority Mental Health Month, so let's still get mental health awareness 2 months in a row, depending on if you are African American or a minority. We still get it, so you know, just time for self-care. Let's do it.
That's awesome. All right, and where can we find you on socials?
So if you look for me on social media, you can find me at KBN Sigma SIGMA, like so K, the letter K, the letter B, the letter N, SIGMA LCSW, KBN Sigma LCSW, or you can look for my company SOSCCG LLC and follow me, man. You get that therapy, get your mind right.
Dope. Okay, and make sure, you know, we stay in touch, because I definitely want you to be a guest on Smart Love. Because we get to that real conversations, and I love to hear, you know, male perspectives. So does my audience. So
you know when you're ready to have me,
get the experts in here.
You know when you're ready to have me, I'm lit.
Awesome. All right, thank you, Kavian. I appreciate you.
Cool.
That's what I love. My podcast is called Smart Love.
I love smartly.
Those are the smart lovers.
Yes. Hello, smart lovers.
So I have with me cola. Okay. Look at all
it's a lot. It's, you know, it's a reasonable amount. I'm trying to save some for the rest.
I mean, between the two of us, it ain't no more.
It's quite a bit. You know, y'all are gonna have to squeeze into the frame if you want to compete. Yes. Don't get me started.
So, Paula,
Yes.
what you do?
I've been doing a lot of stuff. So I love that you asked that question. What are your gifts? So I'll start with where I'm from. I was raised in the South. I was raised particularly for the most part in Jacksonville, Florida. Shout out to Duval. I was from a military family. I'm from a military family. I've traveled a lot since being a child to being an adult because I've also been a truck driver. That's a fun fact for another time. But what I do that really brings me joy and gets me going in the middle of the day or even up in the middle of the night is all things plants. I host the Black in the Garden podcast, so we are very much centered around getting Black people connected with plants, nature, the land. These are things that are very natural to us. Don't let them fool you talking about we used to be slaves and we was only doing that because we was what we had to do. We are always been very good at this. Yes. So I talk about that. I celebrate all of the wonderful things that we do.
Wow, I love it. So do you have like a garden where you're growing your own
I do.
vegetables?
I do a little bit of everything. So I do have my own garden, and I also work with a community garden that is very close by to me. So I get the best of both worlds because I have all the things that I want to grow that I really care about. I get to set mine up cute, like I want to set it up. But then I also get to like be in community with the other people who are working in the community garden. So I have that going on, and I'm always looking for people who want to start gardens to be like their garden consultant / coach. So yeah, I'm, and then I got plants in the house, and then I got seeds in the house. So between like counting my seeds and rubbing my hands together, thinking about all the things that I could grow, I'm always able to get access to something going on with the soil.
I love it. Oh my gosh.
And I want to help you. Y'all, this is what I was telling her before we got started, if I may. Yes. What did you tell me about your lack of gift?
That I am not good with plants.
She said,
did I have a plant? I said, no. I said that I'm horrible with plants.
So I've
never had a plant live, but
for longer than what? A few weeks? A few months?
I mean, it's like, how like you'll forget and then you're like,
oh, and then you come back.
It's like I'll be going through that. I'll be consistent for a while.
So I'm hearing that you've had success before, but you had the wrong plant. It's very important to know compatibility when it comes to the plants that you bring into your space or into your home. And so when people tell me I don't know how to deal with plants, I just be like, yo, you just didn't find the right one yet. You have not found a plant that is best aligned with your lifestyle, with the kind of energy and time that you have for it. So, one by one, case by case, depending on light, and just the things that you know about it and just giving it the best that you can. So I still see that there's hope for you.
Okay. So
and y'all definitely keep up with me.
I'm going to come on the podcast and you're going to coach me through my plant journey. And like, I love the idea of learning to like grow my own, herbs, vegetables and fruit, stuff like that. And, teach my children as well because
yes, the kid. Oh my goodness. I am a big proponent of teaching the kids more about how to grow because the way I see it is adults, we've already kind of figured out what we want or don't want to do, plants included. And so when we teach the kids, we have a better chance at passing that on to the next generation because when we catch them young, they're that much more likely to be fascinated by it because growing things really can feel magical. And kids love magic or anything that kind of gives them that sense of like, awe. And that's a big part of the reason why I stay connected to it. And I've been connected to it for so long, almost 10 years now, is because every time I plant a seed and I see it come out of the soil, it feels like I did a magic trick. And so for every seed that I can plant, I'm just like, oh my God, I'm a berry. She was a berry. Yes.
Okay, so where can we find you on social?
Love that you asked that. So Black in the Garden is everything, everywhere, right? On LinkedIn, though, you can find me at Cola Be Talking, but like that's business. But if you just want to find out, see what we got going on, we have events coming up all summer long at Black in the Garden. Instagram is my #1 platform. And then, Threads, X, YouTube, all the spots. Just look for Black in the Garden. You'll find me. We have also been distributing the podcast on WABE. So, we rolling with NPR, Atlanta's NPR affiliate in that way. And I'm just excited for y'all to tune in and definitely take a listen on your favorite podcast podcast platform, rather, to Black in the Garden. And subscribe.
Black in the
Period.
I love all things black.
Okay.
I love that we're adding to. Like, we're not just one dimensional. You know, we
do a lot of stuff, and this is one of the things that we don't talk about enough. So that's why it was important for me to start the show.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I definitely want you to come on Smart Love.
I would love to.
And we're gonna talk about how having your own garden and all these, like, that's part of like loving yourself.
It really is. And I'm glad that you mentioned that, because we have an episode that we did earlier this year called Single Plant Parents. Ooh. So we really do get into making those connections. So we got a lot to talk about. We should unpack that. Yes. Madonna.
Thank you, Miss Cola.
Thank you. All right. All right.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the community. Make sure you share with a friend or two or three. Let's continue to grow together.